Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is a very beautiful lady, actually, but while growing up, she suffered a lot. Okay, so Mona Lisa parents, you know, loved themselves right from time, but unfortunately, both families said they cannot be together due to family differences and contracts that was, contract that actually made their family lose trust. So because of that, they didn't marry, but already they had a child. Okay, and the child's name is Mona Lisa. So Mona Lisa then grew up with her stepmom. They finally got a wife for the dad, and she was living with them, but she was being maltreated. The stepmom will ask her to go and sell pure water, or ask her to go and sell things when her dad is not around, and that was how she keeps suffering. And the thing about it is, Mona Lisa never told her dad about what she was going through. She never told her dad, rather she keeps it to herself. And whenever the dad comes back from work, the dad doesn't even know that Mona Lisa sells pure water or she hawks on the road. But with time, people started talking and people started telling the dad, and the dad has asked the wife, Mary, what is really going on? I've been hearing rumors that you're making my child to hawk pure water, and it's over my dead body. Will my child hawk pure water? Then she would deny, she would say no, nothing like that, that how can she do such a thing, that Mona Lisa is like her child. And then when the father Joseph, when he goes to work, Madame Mary, that's the Mona Lisa stepmom, who beats Mona Lisa, telling her, so you had the right to tell your dad about this, that I've been asking you to hawk pure water to sell? Is it not for your own good so that you'll be strong? So why do you have to tell your dad about this? And Mona Lisa will cry and cry and cry and say, no, I never did. I never told my dad anything. Maybe it's the neighbors. A day came. Mona Lisa came back from school, and she did her usual hawking, and one of the neighbors saw her, brought her home and told the woman, why would you let her hawk pure water? She denied. She said no, that she's not the one who made her hawk pure water, that Mona Lisa does not hear word. Mona Lisa is always trying to do that to prove that she's a hardworking girl, and that as a matter of fact she has no idea when Mona Lisa stepped out to sell pure water, and she should ask Mona Lisa. The woman then asked Mona Lisa, that is this true? And Mona Lisa said, yes, it's true, that I like to sell pure water to help my family. I love my family so much, and I want to do that to help them. And then the woman said, oh, you're still very young. How could you be doing this? You're supposed to be all focused on your school, your studies, And Mona Lisa said, don't worry, auntie, I love it. Meanwhile, the story was getting across to Mona Lisa's biological mother. She wanted to come take her child, but the father refused. Then time passed. A day came. Mona Lisa's dad bought her shoes, clothes for school, shoes for school, new bags and everything. So, and Mona Lisa's biological mother came. Her name is Queen. She came to the house, and whenever she comes to the house, she gets gifts for Mona Lisa's stepmom and also for her children, because Mona Lisa's first stepmom already has 2 children, a boy and a girl, right? So Mona Lisa's mom, Queen, whenever she comes to the house, she'll buy food stuff, she'll buy things for the house, buy gifts, clothes for the woman, But then when she comes to the house, she sees that her child is always looking sick, like one who is not feeling well. But then Mona Lisa will say, she's fine. Mommy, I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't bother about me. I'm okay. I'm fine. It's just school. That's all. And then Miss Queen, when she came to the house, she because she's been hearing rumor that her child is, selling hawking pure water. So she had a meeting with Mona Lisa's dad and said, why is my child hawking pure water? What is going on? If you can't take care of my child, I can take care of my child. I can go with my child. So why are you making my child suffer? And then he said, over his dead body, will he allow his child, his first seed, to sell pure water? Anyways, that was how Madam Queenette, whenever she comes to the house, she will cook and bring. She will watch that her child eats the food before she leaves. So she left. But as time goes by, remember the dad got Mona Lisa sandals, school and all of that, fine shoes, clothes and all. But the stepmother will not allow her. Rather, she will make her go to school with slippers. That kind of slippers that the down, normal bedroom slippers, the down is already open. You don't chop, sand, don't. She will make her go to school. She will make her even wash it for Christmas as her Christmas wear. And then she will manipulate her to say that she doesn't want to spoil her new things. She's keeping it until she's in primary 6 before she'll start wearing it. As God will have it, a day came. And then that same lady that saw her selling pure water, she came around the area, you understand? So she was just right at the backyard when Mona Lisa's stepmom was telling her, now you're back from school, so you want to eat, eh? You want to eat. My friend, will you go and get the pure water and go and sell it? We need money in this house. Nonsense. Like how you go and start telling people that you don't have money. That you go and start telling people that I'm the one that is pushing you. Go and sell this pure water. Make sure when you sell it, you come and take the other bags and sell. You have to make money for me. Make money for me, or rather you go and stay with your mother. That was how the woman overheard her talking, insulting, challenging Mona Lisa to do things that she doesn't want to do. And Mona Lisa will be like, well, mommy, I just got back from school. Allow me to eat. I need to eat. Besides this pure water thing, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell it. It is you who is making me to sell. I don't want to sell. I'm too tired. I just got back from school. I finished washing junior school, washing my sister's school, and I've not even rested. And I need to eat. At least let me eat before I go. And then she said no, that you will go and come back so that you know the importance of having food in the house. So you know how people suffer to get food in the house. So she was shouting. She said, how dare you challenge me? She gave her a dirty slap. She was like, you're very stupid. Then the next thing, Mona Lisa went inside to get one of her shoes. One of her palm slippers so she can wear. And then the stepmom was like, why would you get that shoe? Why? Who asked you to get the shoe? And that was how Mona Lisa said, but my slippers is bad. Whenever I'm walking, the hole in it is always making me to injure myself. Look at my toes. I'm injured. I don't want to wear that one. I want to wear something that will be safe for me. And then she said, my friend, will you wear it? Suffer now so that you will enjoy tomorrow. Nonsense. Go and wear your slippers. And that was how that woman just came and was like, well done, madam. I have all the videos. And I've sent it to your husband already. I've sent it to your husband. You're a very wicked woman. You're a very wicked woman. And then she started begging that no, that is not like that she should not do that she's only trying to train the child, blah blah blah. And the woman said, don't worry, your husband will soon be on his way, and by the time he comes, get ready. And that was how Mr. Joseph came back and was like, how dare you? Is this how you treat my children? Is this how you do? Oh my God. And then he was pissed. He beat her up and asked her to pack her things and get out of the house, That's how he threw her out of the house. Hey! The man was shocked. He was like, what? Is this how you treat my children, my child, my first seed? He was shocked. He threw her out of the house. And that was how, what's her name? Anyway, that was how Mona Lisa's mom came to the house and saw the whole thing. And then Joseph then apologized to Miss Queen, apologized to her. And then Queen said, Madam Queen, she said, no problem, but I'd like to take my child. if you don't mind, I would like to take my child, because there is no way this woman is going to come back, and when she comes back, she's going to maltreat my child. So there is no way I'm leaving my child here. And she did. You know, though Joseph was, struggling the child with. Madam Queen said, no problem, your child can always come to see you. You can always come to see your child. But there is no way I'm leaving my child with you. And that was how Joseph said no. Joseph dragged with her. She called the police, told the police everything, and then the police came and said, well, to be honest, the child has to decide who she will stay with, and that's the final. If the child decides that she wants to stay with her mom, that's final. If she decides she wants to stay with the dad, final. And that was how they asked Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa said, I would like to go with my mom. I don't want to stay here, but I can always come and see my dad, And that was how Madam Queen took her child with her. Went home with her child, put the child in a different school. The child was doing well. And of course, the stepmother came back to the house. She came back, she pleaded her way back, and Joseph forgave her, of course, because she has 2 kids and she needs to take care of the kids. He can't be the one taking care of the kids. So, and that was how they were living happily ever after. But God so kind. The children grew up, and Mona Lisa became a doctor. She became a doctor. She was living her life. She took care of her dad. She took care of her mom, and even her step siblings. But the stepmother came back begging, apologizing, and she forgave her. She took them back, and things were now going well for them. And that's the end of my story. That's the end of my story. So it is actually good to be good, okay? Even though you're a stepmother, please try as much as possible to take care of your stepchildren, okay? They are also your children, and you never can tell, okay, what they will become tomorrow. Okay, so thank you very much, and God bless you. My name is Miss Tunch, and I remain your number 1, your champion storyteller in the whole wide world. Please do well to like my video, do well to follow, do well to subscribe, as I have more juicy story coming your way. Bye for now.